Hi everyone, it's Catherine from Let Me Try That and welcome to another Try Something Tuesday. Today I am going to share with you how to make a stay home bingo board that is going to entertain you for a long time. So I have seen a lot of bingo boards on social media. I'm sure you have as well. And I realized that I don't like any of them. Either they are ones that I can do in an hour, or they are ones that have activities that I don't think I would enjoy. And either way, it's not a bingo board that will keep me entertained during this long period of time where I am at home during the quarantine, right? So the last thing I want is to take somebody's bingo board and then not enjoy it and feel bad about myself because somebody gave me an idea that I don't want to do. So I thought, why don't we make our own bingo boards where everything on there would be something guaranteed to be enjoyable for me. And I'm gonna give you some tips. You can take these ideas, make one for yourself, but also make this a family activity where you could have your kids make their own bingo board as well, or maybe you can make a whole family bingo board that will keep everyone entertained. So here are my 4 tips. All right, so the first one is do it yourself. There are so many printable ones I'm sure that you can find, but make one on your own. Like I have giant chart paper and I use a marker to do this, but maybe you don't feel comfortable with this and you can find sticky notes and just put 5 across and 5 down and make a grid. You can do it on your computer or you can do it on a sheet of notebook paper, whatever it is, like make it imperfect, and imperfectly you is so much better than some perfect bingo board that you find. Let's say you're making it. The second thing then you need to think about is only add things that you are going to enjoy. So for instance, if you don't like taking a bath, I wouldn't put that on there. Instead, I might put taking a nap because I can really enjoy that. Or if you don't like running, don't put running down there, even if you see everybody else do it. Put something that you would enjoy. Maybe it is taking an online yoga class. So then go ahead and do that. Only just put things that you feel like you would really enjoy at this time. And then the third tip I would share is to make sure every activity is about 30 minutes or longer, because this board is supposed to last you a long time, and what we have right now is time. So choose activities that you will need more time to complete. That means don't put something down that says like, listen to my favorite song, because that will take you, 2-3 minutes to do, and then what, right? And then you need to find something else to do. Instead, pick something like watch a documentary series. You know that's gonna take you an hour or longer to do. You can even think about what might be something that would take a whole day to do. Maybe it is delete social media apps and not be on social media for a whole day, yeah? And you can even think about what might be things that take multiple days to do, like take a free online course about being happy. There's actually a free online course about that. So there's so many options of activities you can do that will keep you entertained for a longer period of time. And then the last thing is to make sure every one of your rows are balanced in all the different categories. So for example, in one row, you want to have a balance of very active activities and very stationary activities. You wouldn't really want a whole row of super active activities because that means all the other rows are going to be like completely inactive. So maybe if you have something like running here, you would put complete a puzzle here. That way it's balanced. And think about also in your diagonals and your vertical rows that it's all balanced. Kind of a fun challenge. You can also think about balancing easy and challenging activities. For example, let's say writing thank you cards for your friends. That's pretty easy, yeah? And then you could include in that same row something really challenging like learn to make beef Wellington. That sounds pretty hard and time consuming. So you put that in a row so it's balanced, right? You can also think about what might take a really long time and what might take only 30 minutes to do and balance it that way. Either way, keep that challenge of balancing every one of your rows. So that means put your list of ideas maybe on a piece of paper on the side before you put it on the bingo board. And then that gives you the opportunity to strategically place them in the boxes that you would want. Okay, so I hope that these tips make you excited to go make your own bingo board today. And once you make your bingo board, just tag us on Instagram so we can share with other people. While I would like to think that my ideas are pretty cool, we would love to see different kinds of ideas, and that way we can all be inspired with more things to do, because I'm sure what I like to do is not what everybody else is going to like to do, and I would love to be able to share other people's ideas with others. So you might be one of those people right now who is thinking, this sounds like a cool idea, but I wish Catherine would just make one for me. I don't really want to make one myself. I have an answer for you. I am going to do a giveaway of 10 bingo boards for free to 10 people. And it's just gonna take 3 easy steps to do that, so listen carefully of what you have to do, all right? The first thing is to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. The second is to go on letmetrythat.com, scroll down to the bottom, and sign up for the newsletter. That way you can stay in the loop of any new posts and new announcements. And then go on Instagram and send me a message to tell me that you've done both of those steps, and we will start making your custom bingo board. I will probably ask you things like, tell me 3 things that you really don't like to do and 3 things that you really like to do at home. And that way I can make sure that the board is custom for you. But then other than that, I'll work on the board and then I will mail it out to you for you to put on your wall and enjoy for the next few weeks. Again, it's only 10 people, so you might want to do this like right away. And then I will see you guys next week for another Try Something Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for joining us every week, and these have become super fun for me to do. So thanks for being part. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next week.